Good afternoon, everybody. Malakith here, and welcome to Dawn of Man. Now, this is I'll say city builder, and it's similar to Banished. That's not all it is, but it is for the most part. I've not played it before, so we're going to go through the tutorial. You'll be seeing what the intro is like for new players, how difficult that is to pick up. It's relatively new, so it may still need some work, but we'll give it a try and see how it is. So if anyone in chat on the live stream has played it before, I'm sure they'll be giving me some helpful hints, so you may see me referencing off to them occasionally. And let's get underway. Okay, so gather berries and fruit during summer and save longer lasting resources such as cured meat, dry fish and grain for winter. Yay. In the game, you control a band of ancient humans striving for survival. The tutorial explains the basics. You can check the in-game help for more advanced directions. FPS camera style, WSD, Q&E for rotate, mouse wheel for zoom. We've already sort of worked that out. It looks like we've got children. Yep, boy, girl, old man, adult man. Looks like there's an aging system. Woman. Okay, you can move the camera around a point by rotating and panning at the same time. Check out the more advanced. Yep. Okay. We've got certain resources. Okay, fishing. Your people need a constant supply of food to stay alive. One of the more predictable sources of food is fish from rivers and lakes. Send people to fish. Select a river and then click the fish button. All right, old man. Fish. Generally, you can assign tasks to your people by selecting objects like trees, rivers, animal structures, and choosing one of the options from the selection panel. So I noticed I didn't really tell him to go do it. I just sort of said, hey, go gather this. So maybe it's not quite so micromanagement heavy. Gather some basic construction and crafting materials like sticks and flint. Okay. Stone. Nope. Sticks. Flint. Yes, the game seems to auto-assign. Some nice mammoths in the background, who also appear to have ages. Interesting. Is it going to be attack the young if they're strong so that you can pick them off without losing too many people, and attack the old later if you want to maintain the health of the herd, or is it not going to get that in depth? It wants me to go to speed 4 8 times. Alright, now I know how to assign tasks. It's a good way of micromanaging them. Too much micromanagement is tedious and inefficient. Work areas are a way to give general commands to your settlement people will perform continuously. Specify a location, a resource limit, and a max number of people performing the action at one given time. Nice. Okay, place a work area. Fish. Place a gather sticks work area. Flint. And the last one, collect and harvest wild plants. A tree there, or we got a tree. Aha, there we go. Let's put that up there. Nice collection of things in. Before any one person will go to any given work area, you can increase this if required. Don't really have enough people to increase it, I would guess. The children don't work. Maybe they're going to do certain kinds of work. Alright, so they produce up to the limit, I guess. Oh, that's not. Wrong one. That's 6. There we go. Wrong flag. Wait for people to get 3 units of sticks then. We'll just speed it up. Looks like the children were working there, I think. Alright, well done. Your people can now continuously gather resources until the limit is reached. Note that berries can only be gathered in summer. Other resources in the game can be gathered in a particular season. Have some more resources. Let's craft some hunting tools. Main crafting structure in Stone Age is the crafter. Surprising that. To build one, select the build option in the main menu. Main menu? That seems an odd choice. Then the production button, then the crafter structure. Yeah, I would call this the main menu. But fair enough. Not sure what nationality or language the main team that developed this was in, so it could just be an aspect of that. Didn't really get a chance to rotate that, hence me drawing the box, which is what I was trying to do. Mind. Some skin and oh, look at that teamwork. And He-Man over here. Craft tools, select the craft and select the tool recipe. The crafting task will be added to the queue and one of the people will perform it when they can. Let's craft some wooden spears to hunt animals and some bifaces? I don't recognise that word. Okay. It's the old sharp stone. Gaining knowledge. What knowledge goes towards? Fish, vegetables. Temperature. Nice that they've done both types of measurement. Work out what knowledge is yet. Oh, you can stack multiples of them. Very nice. Earth is the food chart. We won't worry about those. Population 7, capacity 6. Well, there's a problem. Yeah, we'll do that. That's quite cool. I now have all the tools we need to go hunting. Hunting was a tricky business in the Stone Age. Killing large animals with sticks and stones was no easy feat. Use primal vision to find easy prey, highlighted in green. Is there going to be a green to red scale that I can't see the difference between? Yay for colorblindness? Avoid large animals and carnivores until you have the right tools and manpower to hunt an animal. Select it and click on the hunting button. Okay, so primal vision. Oh, you can also push tab. Surprisingly, I can tell the difference between that and that. Those are definitely red. Or I assume that was green. Flint. Going to get wooden spear, so that looks like the hunter. Got a pair of them. It won't let me change. Oh well, here would have been much safer to try and murderize. Yeah, once the animal has been hunted, your people butcher it and bring the resources to camp. When hunting in this manner, your people decide how many of them to send based on the difficulty of the prey. That's cool. Sometimes you might want more control over your people's actions. You can do this by selecting a few people, then right-clicking on the terrain or target. This way you can move people around or assign them to one or more individuals to a particular task. It's especially useful for hunting at the beginning of the game when resources and manpower are limited. I was half expecting the other boars to come attack me, if I'm completely honest, but it seemed to work all right. This looks like it would have been a nice place to build a settlement as well. Just so well you got that trunk there then, buddy. That's pretty deep. Nutrition, duration, temperature, stamina. Oh, cool. Right. And 2 people to hunt the same animal. Hey, you two. The resources you obtain from animals and raw skins they can use to craft clothing, build structures, among other things. However, raw skins cannot be used directly. You need to dry them first. In order to do this, you need to build skin dryers. Fair enough. Where are those 2 guys? You two, change your plan. Hunt that one. Check it's unhunted, the other one. Yep. Gives them a bit of a walk. Skin dryers. Dead and sea to rotate. No. Didn't see the shift click to place multiple till after I'd clicked. Guess now we get to see if they can swim. And your plan. male. Let's take the young male. The assumption that you need the 2 adults to breed, and females will be more useful for breeding in the future. Idle. Just gonna stand around all day? No, he does get assigned to something else eventually. Interesting. Someone's saying they're confused. It doesn't look like the game Hearts of Iron, which is what I was going to play before, but Twitch apparently hasn't bothered to update the information, which is nice to them. Hey, Tristan. Oh, why? Hang on. Excuse me a minute. It has gone and changed what game I'm playing on Twitch for no reason other than it feels like it. There we go. How long do these take to dry, does it tell me? As a percentage. Marginally useful, I guess. Always keep a stock of dry skins as a fundamental building and crafting material in areas. Cool. Apparently this is Hearts of Iron Caveman Edition. We picked the really early start date. Anyway, in the game you earn knowledge points when you do certain actions, hunting new animals, gathering new resources, reaching certain population levels, etc. You can then use them to research new techs, which unlock new structures, plants or mechanics. Food drying tech unlocks the food dryer, which allows you to process raw meat and raw fish into cured meat and dry fish, which you probably want for winter. These last for longer and can be stored for the winter in a safe place. Good to know. Gonna have me do that? Yes. It's like, open the tech using the menu button. Where's the menu? Right. That tiny arrow up there, good pointer there, good point. So what ages have we got? Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic, Copper Age, Bronze and Iron, so that's the extent of the game. Interesting. Food drying. So we've got sling making, which is needed for archery. Bone tools, composite tools. Dog domestication, nice. I get my war dogs. Yeah. Spirituality. Alright, place a food dryer and a storage tent. Tent and a food dryer. Both your people to produce 1 unit of cured meat and dry fish. Pick up to 10 items of the same type in the various slots. They're putting in there raw fish, and someone takes it out and puts it on the dry. Yep, that's why I stuck them next to each other. I figured that might be the case. you get quite a lot of food on a rack, so that's good. Remember to always keep your always dry your food and keep it in the storage structure. Preserve it as long as possible. No actual timer on there, it's just a coloured bar. Alright, manually producing every item is tedious and inefficient. You can right click on a recipe to toggle continuous production. People will then keep on producing the item until the resource limit is reached. Okay. We know what the resource limit is. Everyone is well fed and taken care of. Your settlement will reach a high level of welfare and prestige, and more people will want to join it. For new people to join the village, you must have built enough residence buildings to accommodate the new population, otherwise they will not come. Surprising that you don't build enough houses. People have nowhere to stay. They don't move in. Who would have thought? Apparently we're in autumn. Follow them around. Nice. Shows you what they're wearing. Apparently leather outfits are only 1 out of 2 style points, but it's still pretty stylish. I think we're pretty much out of hunting weapons, which is why I can't click the hunt button, but I'll place 2 tents. Alright. Two dry skins. We need 2 dry skins. We got some more skins on the dryer, that's good. Resources decayed berries. Why didn't you eat those first then? Alright, new humans will now join your settlement. Your settlement can always grow when people... or can also grow when your people reproduce. This plays a more important role when you reach large populations. You can have a large number of births. Hey, you now know the basics on how to run a settlement. There'll be quite a few other mechanics in the game that are not explained here. Get more info from the loading screen, hints, tooltips, blah blah blah. Alright. I guess we're on to the new game then.